Okay, just gonna press the shoulder, it seems open.
So this is our back here. This is the main body of the garment that I'm pressing at the moment. And don't worry, I mean you could give, you know, like maybe the neckline a bit of a token press, but it's really, oh actually that's going to go down. So no, don't press the neckline. Because that seam allowance will actually go down into the body of the garment. And so this is the back, your back lining or your back facing or your back yoke piece, whatever it is in regard to your design. Just pressing that open on either side here. Alright, so what we need to do now, show you this, so you can see, like this is what the garment looks like. So you've got the front, you've got the shoulder, the undercollar, that's going to fold, the yoke's going to fold, the lapel's going to fold back around. But what happens, just like on your pre-cut jacket, is that when this was on the body, this would pull open. So there's actually nothing actually securing that together. So again, like on our pre-cut,
The
necklines, they need to
yeah.
be secured together. Yep. So if you just pull this back, and you can see if you press it nicely, we're just going to join the necklines together there. So these 4 layers are all going to be connected. And I've just got I've got 4 layers of calico here, so it's really not quite bulky. In some of your jackets, this will be, you know, you will have 4, you know, like you might have 4 layers of thick fabric here. So it'll be a little bit chunkier than what I've got to deal with. But make sure you've got your centre back seams here on your collar, so make sure they're nicely matched. And you don't have to stitch right on that line, just stitch a little bit inside. You're literally just securing those 4 layers of fabric together, so the collar's going to stay in one place. Okay, so you can see that extra row of stitching there, and you can see now that, you know, that's actually secure, and the collar comes out between those 2 layers.
Cool.
All right, now we'll put it on the dummy and have a look at it on the dummy.
Mm-hmm. All right, and here is what your shawl collar looks like on the body.
So you can see here we've got our centre front. We have a 2 centimetre extension, which means we've got a 4 centimetre crossover, and the break point down here. So it's quite a low break point. And remember, this isn't really based on any particular style. It's just to show you how it goes together. And you can see now that I've made it up. I think, you know, this wider line here would probably look good on a more like on a dressing gown or something. Like it's very sort of a bit more luxury, a wider look. You probably, like if you were doing, you know, like a more menswear day look, you know, like you might actually want to trim down, you know, the width of the lapel to make it a little bit narrower. But that's something, like sometimes you can't make these decisions until you actually see it made up. But you can see there, so we've covered this has quite a lot of coverage. So again, if you were making the lapels wider, you know, you could take that, so you'd have a neater look around the neck. So which might be a bit more sort of like, you know, more of a 50s look than this sort of like wider look here.
Yep.
But yeah, until you make up the toile, you know, like you can't really make those decisions. Or you can, but you know, you've got more of an idea of what's actually going to look like. And so you can see here the undercollar. So you can see our understitching here and the shoulder, and how the undergarment goes into the back neck. Sometimes there's a little bit of fullness here, and sometimes in some patterns they'll actually insert a dart under the collar, which you can see neatens that up. But we've gone for just a more basic construction here.
Great.
Okay.
Thanks,
Shawl
Mark.
collar, shawl or roll collar.